Hey everybody, welcome to the 7th episode of It's a Vegan Cooking Show with me, Andy. Today I'm doing another brew, but I'm doing something a little different. I'm making a sweet brew. That's the exciting part about it. It's gonna be nice and sweet. If you've seen previous episodes of mine, I did a cleansing brew. I always do cleansing brews. I do them around the clock, except I haven't been, feeling great recently. So I was like, I think the week before that, I did a brew that was a little different. That was much more sweeter. That had like pineapple and a cane of sugar in it. And I noticed that my week was just a lot better. The atmosphere was just sweeter. It smelled fantastic. And I was like, I should do a much more sweeter brew. Since the one I did 2 weeks ago was just amazing. So here we go, I guess. So I'm doing things a little bit different. Instead of adding onions and garlic and spices to it, I'm gonna add things like banana and strawberries to it. Extra cinnamon, more than I normally use. But there's a couple other things in here to also cleanse things up a little bit, to clear things out. So I did include lemon, ginger, aloe vera, so things just kind of get healthy, the atmosphere. I have cucumbers left over, that kind of gives things a more healthier vibe. And then I have sugar. And that's pretty much it. And then I have some leftover roses, which are lovely. So that's gonna be my brew. So yeah. So I'm gonna start with the easy stuff first, which is just the strawberries. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw them in there. I'll leave the brew going for about 3 days. So pretty much in half a day to about a day of this brewing in there, these strawberries will start to get mushy. So, I'll throw that in there. And then I have mint that I grew in my garden. And I just went ahead and grabbed all the mint because this is the only sweet brew that I'll be making this month. So there's my mint. I just kind of plan ahead. I got things going on next week, and I just don't see myself making another sweet brew this October. So I'm gonna make the best of it now. So then I have my cinnamon sticks. Cinnamon sticks are great for luck, success, abundance, all the above. So I love cinnamon sticks. So we'll just throw that in there. We have this ginger. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut the half of it here. On this board, move things over, because now we're gonna get to the cutting of it. So as you know, my cleansing brew, which is what I normally do on Sundays to cleanse, it has onions in it, and garlic, and a lot of pepper, and a lot of salt, cayenne pepper, jalapeno, red bell pepper, green pepper. And I'll leave it brewing for literally 2 or 3 days to cleanse and purify the atmosphere at my home. So this is a little different. I don't feel, it's Sunday. I don't feel like I don't need to go through my normal routine. I feel like it's a much livelier Sunday, So I feel like I have a little bit of space for a nice sweet brew, which I normally don't have that kind of time, because I'm always cleansing. I'm always focused on cleansing. So it's an apple. Banana is a very luxurious fruit. Banana is almost like royalty. It's that kind of royalty sweetness. really good luck bananas. So got the bananas in there. And then we got some roses. I'm just gonna throw them in there. And then some lemons. That lemon will purify our intentions and our brew. It'll purify, what I believe that the lemon does is that it purifies what we're trying to do. So like if we're trying to sweeten things up, get some luck or success or abundance or whatever we're looking for, this just cleanses up, you know, I don't know why we're doing this, because we're trying to get it, so we want to clean it up so we can get it. That's just my take on lemons. It just cleanses it up so that we can bring it in and keeps us purified. It keeps everything clean. It keeps our abundance and our success clean, so it comes clean. You know, that's how we want it. We want it to be pure, and we want it to be good. Citrus, this is also the same thing, but it's a sweet citrus, so I believe that orange is sort of everything that I just described to you. It's just like a purifying sweetener. Aloe vera, so that this comes in a healthy manner and that we're filled with joy and health, and that's for there. So the last thing we have is the pineapple. And so I won't throw the whole pineapple in there. I'll probably just like do the ends. So, yeah, there we go. Just like that. And I probably need a bigger pot. Definitely need a bigger pot for this one. Alrighty, I think that's great. I think I also want to include the sides of this pineapple. All right, I'll save that to eat. It's good for eating. This will go into the brew. This will go in there. Okay, and these were a gift from Greg. So I'll just throw these in there. These are great for just healing. Another thing I'm gonna throw in there also is, coffee, because I want to speed up this process. This is only gonna be a 3-day brew. I'm gonna have it brewing for 3 days. And I want it to be very intense, and I want it to come as fast as possible. So I'm gonna throw beans of coffee in there. And then, let me see, I'm actually throw some, where's the coffee? Here it is. So, just a little bit of coffee. Using some Yukon Starbucks. So I'll just sprinkle a little bit of coffee on there, not too much. That's fine. That Yukon blend, by the way, from Starbucks is amazing. It's one of my favorite coffees. It's just nice and just balanced. It's a super chill mood. It's amazing. So, sugar. I used sugar cane last night, and I believe the sugar cane was kind of magical. I don't have sugar cane, but I sure as fuck have sugar. So I'm gonna throw a ton of sugar in there. I think that's good. I mean, all right. I'm gonna skip the salt this time. I was gonna throw salt in there, but it's not about that. So, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it. It's my little witch's brew to make things nice and sweet. I promise you, last time I did this brew, things were amazing. I made so much money. I don't even know how. I was like, I had the brew going in like a few days afterwards, and at the end of the brew, I was just like, at work, I was just making so much money. And I was like, everything was just awesome. And every time I walked into the house, it just smelled amazing. It just smelled like sweet cinnamon, pineapple-y, banana. And I was like, this brew is amazing. I'm always doing cleansing brews all the time. And, cleansing brews are like onions and, gnarly stuff like peppers and hot chilies and, cleansing brews, to cleanse your atmosphere and your home. And so this is one of the first times that I decided to switch things up a little bit and make a sweet brew. And I'm so glad I did, because I saw the magic in the sweet brew. So I definitely recommend you guys try it out. I leave it boiling literally for like 3 or 4 days. It's gonna get mucky. That's the fun part. Put your little witch's hat on and brew away. Don't waste your herbs and your plants. They can be on the brew as long as the plant can sit out on the shelf. That's what I believe. So if your banana can sit out on the shelf for a week long, just sitting there on the counter, then the banana can sit on the stove in the brew for a week also. And that's what I do. And so I'll just have it on low or medium, and I'll have it brewing all day long, and I'll add water to it in the middle of the day. And that sweetness will just go up in the air. It'll just make the house smell nice and sweet. and just watch that magic flourish in your life. I promise you, friends, you'll be like, wow, this brew is a sweet. So thank you guys for watching 7th episode of It's a Vegan Cooking Show with me, Andy. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.